Transitions and energy. I'm really conscious that I'm the last thing standing between you guys and lunch. So I'm going to keep this deliberately brief and not go through every single detail. In both cases it was an incredibly rich discussion, and particularly in the second session I tried to be a good facilitator and not get involved in the discussion myself, but just try and kind of note it down and reflect on it. But really interestingly, both discussions mirrored almost exactly each other. So the discussion was about transitions in the context of livelihoods, and in each case quite quickly the debate fell into a discussion of the contested nature of what transitions is. You know, questions were raised about what are we talking about, transition from traditional to modern, from fossil to renewable, from a lack of access to access, from poor to middle class, and so on. So this kind of idea that transitions are contested very much came to the fore, and the fact that livelihoods dimensions would be quite central to how we were defining what a transition is. And then some interesting points were made about recent field trips in Mozambique, South Africa, research that we've done in South Africa, and what politicians themselves actually understand as transitions. And the point was made in Mozambique that language is defunct, it doesn't mean anything. In South Africa, the transitions might be spoken about, but there's much more an emphasis on kind of fossil resources. So this whole idea that a transition is a contested term, it means different things to different people, and however we end up framing what that transition is going to be very fundamental and have material implications in terms of whose livelihoods are going to be improved. Therefore, bringing very much to the fore Deepak's ideas of pluralism, ideas of inclusive innovation, and so on, about who's getting to frame what this transition is. A transition from what to what, and says who. Now you can have lunch.
Okay.